heartbreak, distance, and a long-awaited reunion. 90-Day Fiancé's Julia Trubkina is making headlines once again, but this time, it's not about drama with Brandon. The fan favorite has left America, and she didn't take her husband with her. Julia Trubkina, known for her role on 90-Day Fiancé Happily Ever After, has left the United States following the tragic loss of a family member. Originally from Russia, Julia had been living in Virginia with her husband, Brandon Gibbs, after the two met while she was working in South Korea. Julia moved to the U.S. during Season 8 of 90-Day Fiancé and frequently voiced her frustrations with her new life, often hinting at a desire to return home. Now, just after being confirmed as part of the Season 9 cast of Happily Ever After, it appears Julia has finally reunited with her family abroad. In a surprising Instagram post captioned, "I think only I can bring people together who haven't communicated with each other for years," Julia shared several photos from Belgrade, Serbia, showing her smiling alongside her parents and sibling. The reunion comes after an emotional period in which she mourned the loss of her beloved dog, Simba. Noticeably absent from the family photos was her husband, Brandon, raising questions among fans. One follower commented, "Where is Brandon?" But Julia has yet to respond. This visit follows past tensions over family matters, including Brandon's reluctance to welcome Julia's parents to the U.S. on the last resort. This time, however, Julia chose to go to her family instead. What Julia leaving the U.S. without Brandon to meet family means. Julia Trubkina, who moved to the U.S. in 2020 and married Brandon Gibbs that April, has long struggled with the emotional distance from her family. Despite her parents' difficult dynamic, marked by frequent arguments and an inability to be in the same room together, Julia still dreamed of having them visit her in America. However, her hopes were met with strong resistance from Brandon, who opposed the idea of her parents coming to the U.S. The disagreement sparked significant tension between the couple. Brandon's objections reportedly centered on fears that the visit might turn into something more permanent, such as Julia's parents staying long-term or even moving in. Some fans speculated that Brandon also worried about being financially responsible for them, or that Julia wanted their help in raising a future child. Determined to reconnect with her family, Julia took matters into her own hands. Without informing Brandon, she went ahead and applied for tourist visas for her parents. Her decision to act independently highlighted the deep divide in their relationship and her desperation to reunite with loved ones, regardless of the consequences at home. Brandon's hesitation and Julia's secrecy fueled fan theories that the visit could have escalated their already strained marriage, especially if Julia's ultimate goal was a more permanent arrangement involving her parents.